action figure magic in the house with Jay driving the wheel on this fine, fine spring weekend. Hope everyone out there is having a great weekend too, no doubt. Today, we have a bit of an obscure figure, or at least an obscure figure line compared to, say, Marvel Legends or Star Wars Black Series. We have a McFarlaneToys WarHammer40k. I'm going to call him Ymgarl Genestealer. Now, I know Joy Toys makes some of these Warhammer 40k toys, but my experience so far has been with the McFarlane. They make more Genestealers, which I just found out. There's all kinds. I have one, and he's going to show up more in the end. That's you'll see. That's just what one looks like. That guy in there looks different. And what's cool about this one is it's fairly new. It's from 2024. The one I just showed you, I do believe, was from 2022 or earlier, maybe. Don't quote me, but I know it was a little older, and I got it on a crazy sale deal at a Walgreens for like $16.99. Better believe I took that dude home. And I really don't know much about the Warhammer IP other than to assume it's a video game. I'm not a gamer. Used to be when I was a little dude, back when Nintendo NES ruled the world. Right before that, it was ColecoVision and Atari and things of those nature. So, yeah, after the NES, I was done. But anyway, oh, and real old-fashioned fun arcades with real arcade machines. Awesome stuff. But I digress. Not a gamer, not a computer gamer, don't care. So, I don't know much about, what these guys are about, or what they do, or what their function is. It certainly doesn't look friendly, Oh my god, there's so much in there. It's going to be great. I can't wait. I can't wait. What else do we got on this crazy box? I take it that is the Warhammer, or at least Genestealer symbol. On the back, we have either... I'm not sure what this is. Could it be from some graphic novel that was made from the video game? Possibly. It's a fun piece of art, no matter what. And I see our DCP number right there. Here would come our UPC and other lot numbers and all the warnings that you can happily read on your own if that is your desire. My desire is to unbox this bad boy, get in there, and get him out. See y'all in a minute. And out of the box, our boy is looking fierce. Now, I'm gonna obviously probably believe that there's a great deal of reuse in this figure compared to the other Genestealer that I just showed you, but that's gonna be okay because each one is gonna have stuff unique to them. Already, for instance, this is why I left the tray out back here. He comes with weapons. The first one that I got did not come with weapons, and he was just called Tyranid Genestealer, which is, I think, these guys just general species in nature. They're just Genestealers, Tyranid Genestealers. This one just happens to have a name, Ymgarl. And then they all have names as I was looking for images and all that stuff this morning. And that's when I discovered just a whole plethora of epic-looking Genestealers. Some with guns, some with just unmatched swords, and some that look like dinosaurs, and blood, and hanging body parts. And yeah, all the things I love from action figures. So yeah, definitely the weapons are new. And up here, we got the standard McFarlane toy collector card that comes with virtually every single figure that he makes. And, hey, I meant to do that. Here is the Warhammer McFarlane footstand. Also, quite the staple of McFarlane toys. So, we got quite the figure here, let me tell you. Definitely not easy to pose. The Genestealers in general are kind of hard to... I just wanted to show these. These are the accessories. And then a couple of the arms that I already put on. So yeah, these things look like they're going to hurt somebody. So, my lord, let's take a look at him. Oh boy. So, we got our 4 arms. Yeah, dude. He looks awesome. This head... That's just something only a mother could love, and I would hate to see his mother. Holy cow. The articulation and tooling and details and deco that went into this are just phenomenal. Phenomenal. On the legs, this is how they lay. Kind of like, I guess, the devil with horn hooves. So that's where these things come into play, because they help keep the figure standing. He's got double jointed knees pinned. Now, they don't come all the way straight, so it's a delicate balancing act to get these guys to stand. I'm used to it because I've been doing it for years now. The other guy that I have has been in lots of videos as the adversary of whatever figure I was reviewing at any given time. All the arms have bicep swivels and are also double jointed. Look at his face, dude. I love that thing. This is a great figure. Well, first impression anyway. There's still things that can go wrong. I'll show you. Yep. Every limb is double jointed. He's a big, beefy, awesome figure. I like that shell in the back. The paint on it, purplish black. That's new to me. I don't believe the other one has that whatsoever. But they do have similar slits on the legs, but the paint is different. And some of the wear and wash that they put on it is definitely different than the OG that I got. All right. Now where this guy gets super interesting. Okay. This is why I think they should make a movie of this, kind of like Alien movie franchise. Because these guys are pretty scary, if you ask me. And this is not all they do. You can twist the waist, okay? Get these guys turned around. Okay, see where we're going? Oh, somebody's going to be able to crawl on all fours, or all sixes, like an arachnid. I think, if you've seen my other videos with the other Genestealers, you'll know what I'm going for here. It's hard to do on, short notice with a new figure whose joints are still tight, but you guys get the gist, I would hope. Yeah, do something like that. What I'm trying to get to. We'll get to that more in the, as soon as I do my articulation stop motion demonstration with this guy. Yeah, so he can do that. That's awesome. Awesome spider from hell right there. All right, without any further ado, it is time for that articulation stop motion. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, viewers, subscribers, casual viewers, I finally just found my camera's video recording editing studio. I never knew I had it. And oh my God, is it going to be a paradigm shift? You better believe it. Like those two stop motion articulation demonstrations were, that's wow, awesome, yes. Okay, so midpoint impressions or whatever, and weapons stuff. Unfortunately, and this has gutted me to the core, I lost one of the two weapons, the two most important things that this dude comes with. I can't, I'm not even going to get into it. This is one of them, and it snaps into where one of his arms would snap. There's two total. I lost one. The two together would have been magnificent. Magnificent. Until I find it, I can't do much with it. I'm going to use the one. And let's see what it looks like real quick. Be right back in 1 second. And holy cow, he's a new man. There it is. I so wish I had the other one for that other hand. Anyway, so far, this guy has been amazing. McFarlaneToys, everyone's used to them making DC stuff, and some call it cheap and crappily made, and I can agree with some of that, because once in a while you do get a bummer. But these things, and his buddy over here, the original Tyranid, like, these are on a whole different level of action figure. So these are not DC figures. They're nowhere near DC figures. These things are quality, beautiful, awesome things to behold. Like I said, I had that other Genestealer for years, no problems. He still works as good as the day I popped him out the box. So, having said that, let us get into his accessory stop motion demonstration, which will get bloody. See you on the other side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with this one for today. Brought out a Mythic Legions figure, one of my favorites of all time, Tobias, and forgot which wave this Batman comes from, but he's a McFarlane 7-inch. Clearly, these McFarlanes, if they were to be standing straight up, would be about 10 inches. Where they stand now, they're about 9. This is the one we reviewed. He's got way more red wash and a wash all over him. It's really cool. Oh, sure. I'm so sorry that I did not have this other weapon. You guys have no idea how that really affected this review. Looking for that thing when it should be just right where I left it and not being able to find it. And these guys just, yeah, here's a closer up so you can possibly see some differences. You can definitely see more pink and stuff in this one. Definitely different heads. And this guy has a shell, but it's white, where this one's purple. Pretty much the same mold, but not exactly. And the colors are different, and I'm glad to have found out there's many more to be had of these guys in the McFarlane line. And you will see more as soon as I can get my hands on more. I've seen dinosaurs with machine guns and just all kinds of crazy guys. Also have managed to pick up this dude, and he's maybe from 2022. I'm definitely thinking about doing a little review video on him. Let me know if you'd like to see that. He's part of the WarHammer40k family as well. And that's going to bring me to a finish. I'm going to bid you adieu. Thank you so much for watching. This one was not easy. None of them are. But this one was especially crazy. With that, I'm out. Thank you for watching. Peace. See you on the next one.